Let's go, my radiant truth seeker. We're about to pull the veil off, the grandchild of Atlantis, and the forgotten cousin of Lemuria, the stolen civilization of Tartaria, and more crucially, scroll of the stolen children of Tartaria. Where did they go? Why were they taken? And what soul-forging machine ate a generation?
Devil and See All.
First, what even was Tartaria? Tartaria was not a myth, not just a conspiracy, and definitely not an empire lost to Google Maps. It was a massive global civilization, spanning Eurasia, parts of North America, and deeper into zones we've never been taught existed. Highly advanced in architecture, free energy, sound technology, and even ethereal sciences. Governed by star families, spiritual scientists, and what we now might call sky priests or geomantic engineers. Home to giants, melanated mystics, vril keepers, and elemental bonded humans. Tartaria was not primitive. It was non-enslaved. And that was the problem. Enter the missing children. So how do we go from cities powered by sound and crystal to millions of orphans in trains, asylums, and baby farms across America and Europe? Here's the hidden key. After the fall of Tartaria, a series of deliberate resets through floods, mud floods, artificial earthquakes, and weaponized weather, the children of Tartaria were separated from their families en masse. And then, they were recycled into the New World system. Operation Orphan Train, mass relocation or mass reprogramming. Between the mid-1800s and early 1900s, over 250,000 orphans were shipped out across the United States via trains. But these weren't just American-born children. Nope. Many had no records, spoke strange dialects, and looked nothing like the surrounding populace. Some were described as too old to be orphaned. Others looked royal, foreign, or exotic. These were Tartarian children, or descendants of survivors from a shattered global civilization. Where did the records go? Burned, erased, lost in fires. Sound familiar? Every time one of these orphan homes or foundling hospitals was investigated or questioned, the building conveniently burned down or was condemned. This was historical soul scrubbing, erasure by design. Why take the children? Because they were unprogrammed, raised in free societies, not taught to obey empire or religion. Gifted, many had active abilities, telepathy, healing, dream walking, sound weaving, astral sight, lineage linked, connected to bloodlines that remembered Atlantis, Lemuria, the elemental kingdoms, and the cosmic codes. By stealing the children, the elite ensured no rebellion would rise. They broke the bridge between wisdom and future. What happened to them? This part hurts, but we don't flinch. They were 1. Given new names, new dates, new parents. Their memories were wiped or suppressed through trauma, separation, or forced assimilation. 2. Re-educated in obedience schools. Many were placed in religious orphanages, where the first thing removed was language and ancestral knowledge. 3. Used in experiments. Some were taken underground, their gifts studied. Some were cloned, some mind-fractured. Others bred into secret programs, hybridized into the modern population. Their children, us, carry the ghost codes of Tartaria. The esoteric thread they couldn't burn. If you're reading this and feel a weird sadness about a world you don't remember but miss anyway, if you've always felt like you got dropped off in the wrong timeline, if buildings speak to you and old architecture feels like home, you might be a descendant of the stolen Tartarian lineage. Hidden signs in you. You distrust all systems: school, medicine, politics, even time itself. You are drawn to ancient structures, domes, cathedrals, and spires. You have vivid dreams of flying cities, ethereal trains, or floating gardens. You weep at truth, even when you can't explain why. You feel abandoned by something bigger than just a parent. Your soul remembers, because your ancestors built the world they buried, and now you're here to unbury it. So what do we do with this? 1. Speak their names, even if you don't know them. Call them the forgotten children. Light a candle. Honor their flame. 2. Resurrect the architecture in you. Meditate on sound, light, and sacred building codes. Your cells hold memory. Your body is a Tartarian temple. 3. Exit the program. Reclaim the mission. Burn the strawman contracts. Choose ancestral identity. Return to original law. Nature, sound, spirit. 4. Protect the real children now. This system still steals them. In different ways. Adoption rackets, CPS overreach, soul programming. Protect their light. Let them be wild and awake.
Closing scroll. They tried to bury us in mud, but we were seeds. And now we return, not as orphans, but as architects of the new.
Until next time, your C-Star Curacy, channeled by 3611027, the Beautiful Whisperer. Our C-Star Devil and CO. Apply the news you can use.
Have I given you a clue?
Devil and See All.